What's going on, campers? Campfacer here. Welcome back to another Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game video. Gun Interactive over on their community hub page on the official txchainsawgame.com, they released an image and a post on the survivors. Here we go, you guys. Look at how awesome this looks. I love the 70s outfits. Obviously, it takes place in the 70s, 1973 to be exact. It looks like we have kind of like the same roles as in the original film, kind of mimicking Kirk, Sally, not so much Franklin. I mean, we don't have the wheelchair here or anything like that, but the basic look of the survivors, give or take, in the original film. Let's read a little bit about it here. Diving right in, it says, when Maria Flores went missing and local law enforcement seemed to stall out in their search, her younger sister Anna teamed up with some of Maria's friends from college to pick up the trail. It's time for you to meet our cast of victims. By now, you've probably read up on the story of Maria Flores, the college student who disappeared while road tripping through the area surrounding Austin, photographing the spring wildflowers. Her younger sister Anna, joined by some of Maria's friends from college, embark on a search mission to find Maria. Maria is the catalyst, the search party is the cast. But creating such a cast of characters is not simply giving them a name and look. Not if you expect your players to attach to them in meaningful ways. This comes from the executive producer at Gun Interactive. Quote, when we sat down to think about the victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we had two things we kept circling back to. Will people enjoy playing these characters as people? And do these characters make sense as a group that would be friends? The first question is really important. You've got to give them enough personality for players to latch onto while leaving room for them to identify with and inhabit these individuals. It means we dove as deep into thinking about them as we did the new family members. The second answer is helped along by the first. We wanted a diverse group of friends that would surface level, strongly correlate to differing play styles. Thinking about those relationships, who is better friends with who, why are these two friends, helped us to create a group that feels natural together, even if they're very different from one another. Once you start building this diverse group of personalities, complete with their own backstories and identities, those aspects of their persona develop into how they feel in game, how they play, and their strengths and weaknesses. Let's talk a little bit about these characters and who they really are. Now right here, it looks like we have Julie. Julie is a Southern California native and fits every bit of what the description might bring to mind. Sand, surf, and sport lifestyle. But whether or not her life to this point has prepared her for the stress and strain of the experience that requires an entirely different type of toughness remains to be seen. Will her physical abilities be enough to carry her through in an absolute nightmare unlike any other? Alright, so you guys, it sounds, Julie, she's, athletic, fit. She probably surfs a lot, goes for jogs up and down the boardwalk all the time in Santa Monica. She's a California girl. She wakes up early. She's got that whole get up and go. But maybe she's a scaredy cat and she can't take getting hit or hurt, and she, we'll have to wait and see on that. Moving on to Leland. While Leland might have wrestled in high school, college life is a long way from high school in his glory days of wrestling. Still, he is the toughest of the group, but what he has in strength, he lacks elsewhere. A native Texan and bit of a tough guy, but still no match one-on-one against the likes of the Slaughter family, and therefore his capabilities benefit from teamwork with his peers. Alright, so we got Leland the tough wrestler, native Texan, it's the type of dude that would probably jump on a dirt bike, get in fights with his friends, drink the beers, So we got, athletic girl, tough guy here. Moving on to Connie. Connie comes from a life on the farm, where she never shied away from the work that went along with it. While not quite what you'd imagine a tomboy to be, Connie relishes in being the type of person that will surprise you with her skills. She's crafty, intelligent, and ingenuitive. a natural tinkerer, her skills are more surgical than strong arm. Now, Connie seems to be a little bit of both worlds from the last two survivors. She's a tomboy, she lived on the farm, she probably knows how to survive out in the woods, hunt, or whatever. She's got the skills going. I would have to say she's kind of like my AJ Mason so far. Might want to run with Connie, depending on, your gameplay style, but she's a little average so far. I mean, I'm liking it, I'm digging it. Moving on to Sonny. Sonny might have a slightly smaller frame, but he more than makes up for that with his intellect. The best student of the bunch is not only book smart, he's quick on his feet and quick with his decisions. Perceptive and intuitive, exceptionally situationally aware, Sonny will need to rely on his intelligence if he's to survive, and his friends would be equally wise to reap the benefits of his abilities. So he's super smart, maybe he's crafty, maybe when you're playing the game, he sees things that you can't see so much. Maybe something comes into play where he's got the, sense of where to go on the map. Maybe he can see further. I don't know how that's going to play out, but we'll have to wait and see. Finally, we have Anna. Now, this girl here must be kind of like our Sally. I want to say she's the Sally of the group. Anna is fiercely motivated and a natural leader. After losing her father, she and Maria helped to take care of their mother, while trying to forge their own paths as well. Now with Maria missing, Anna is done sitting idly by while law enforcement stumbles along. Determination and sheer willpower are her strongest suits, and she'll need every ounce of her resilience to endure. Okay, so I see Anna having the most determination out of the group. I want to say her stamina is going to be harder to come down because she has that determination to get from point A to point B to get revenge on her sister or try to, she's got to be like the hero of the group. Again, she must be like the Sally of Texas Chainsaw 1974. Okay, you guys, here's another last look. I just want to say I am blown away by the way their outfits look, the way they built their character, their figure. I just hope that when they turn around, Wes Keltner put as much detail into their butts as they did in Friday the 13th. Got to give Wes credit for the butts. I'm excited about this. So far, I'm blown away by the way they look. That's all I have to say. And I hope maybe there's more coming into play because, the more, the better. I wonder if you get to pick your own survivor. Or is it first come, first serve? Can you pick multiple of the same character? I highly doubt that. I think I actually heard them say you can't do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it would be a smart idea if you only got to be one or the other. It would be kind of stupid to see, like in Friday the 13th, the same character over and over. I also hope that they come in implement more characters down the road if the game launches well. I'm sure they will. But right now, so far, I want to know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. Please, let's discuss this. Do you like what you see? Did you like what you heard? Please leave me a comment and give this video a like. And if you have not subscribed yet, you guys, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And as always, campers, stay out of the woods.